Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Grand Football TV. And it's your host, Mr. Chiggs. And I have got an array of guests today from different fan base. Yes, and I would like to introduce them today. And who do I start with? Okay, I start with my main man, Fibrizio, aka Phil. You're welcome.
That name, yeah. I said that name.
He's having a thought.
We're gonna tweak it. We're gonna tweak.
You're welcome to the show, my bro.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. And we also have in the show today King T. How are you doing? The Chelsea fan.
Thanks for having me. I'm wearing blue.
Yes.
Still represent.
Our new invite today, a Man United fan, guys. A Man United fan.
Mr.
Deon, how you doing?
He's brave. Welcome.
I'm doing all right. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome to the show. So we'll just go straight into what we have today. We're just going to look at the games that were played recently quickly, and then look at the games coming up. We're not touching on all the games. We're just going to touch on obviously the important ones that happened at the weekend and just a few days ago, and we'll move on. So we'll start first of all, which I'm sure Mr. Deon will be happy about. The Man City versus Man United game, or should I put it the other way around? Man United versus Man City game, where Man United came out as winners, 2-1. What did you make of the game, my bro?
Well, there was a lot to take away from that game. You know, Man United was tipped by punters to lose that match.
Yeah.
But eventually, you know, as we would have it, the underdogs prevailed. You know, even though most critics would attest and claim that no, it was undeserving because of one misdemeanor by the ref, but we don't
misdemeanor, you know.
Yes, we don't go by side talks. Those are just what losers say when we can't
actually it. That game is well a long time ago now. I don't want us to start dwelling on that goal. Was it a goal? Was it not a goal? But good win for you guys. Yeah, good win.
Yes.
Fibrizio and King T, your thoughts on that game quickly? The Man City Man U game.
Yeah. I feel like Rashford did not interfere in the whole game. He interfered for the full 90 minutes. There was no interference from Rashford, and obviously which led to the sudden victory from City. No, but it was a good game. So it was the first half was a bit cagey though.
Yeah, it was.
I don't think they were. I think Pep and
Ten Hag
and Eric Ten Hag. Today we're going to be nice, yeah. So obviously Ten Hag, it was like a chess match in the first half.
Yeah.
So it was just there was hardly any consistent passage of play. Obviously, City will always have more possession of the ball. But yeah, I mean, it was a good result for United. Still, I feel like
I think for me was
City. Yeah, City was a bit too safe. I don't know what it was. You know, in these big games these days, like it feels like Pep Guardiola overthinks.
I think he does that.
He does.
His tactics. I don't know if he keeps it simple. Just straight basic. Just keep it basic. But I don't know, man. Because Haaland was making those runs like from the first
that's what I was going to point out.
They were all afraid. De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, they were all afraid to drop that pass. I don't understand. He made that, like I watched the video, of how many runs he made over and over again. That ball did not just get to him. I don't know if it was just the whole emotion of of the derby and everything. But yeah, it was a bit mad. It was a bit mad. But it is what it is, though. I mean, obviously, I'm not complaining. Obviously, you'll get to know why in a few minutes. But I'm not complaining, obviously. But yeah, it was a good. It was a good game. It was a good game, still.
King T, what did you make of it?
Honestly, for me, I think it's always been the case. I think Fee mentioned it, with the fact that Pep, he overthinks big games. He overthinks, and he just seems to do the opposite of what he does normal games. You know, looking at possession, I had to even go check. It was like 7-1-29, so it was literally every chance Man U had, they were straight in their box 18 with every touch they could get. But it's Pep. Some games you expect him to win, but he overthinks, you know. So, but not trying to say Man U played rubbish, even though they were, you know, not trying to use that word, but
there was no interference from any of their players in the whole 19.
No, to be fair though, Man United actually played well in the game.
Exactly.
No, and on paper, you know, I had to go pull it on paper. Yeah, Man U had more shots. Possession is 71-29. Passes, Man City is 737. Man U is 310. Pass accuracy is 89% to 74%. Man U had more fouls, more yellow cards, more offsides.
Is it American football? And how is that a good thing that they have more fouls and more?
No, but that's what. But this is what I'm saying. Like, Man U didn't play on paper. They were poor start. But you know.
To be honest though, they stopped De Bruyne and Haaland from taking. So that's the main thing. Enough.
Yeah. That's enough.
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Because we know what those guys have done this season already. So if you can stop Haaland, then obviously you're done your job. You're done your job.
Okay, so,
long may it continue.
Let's talk about Chelsea. You guys were in a bad run of form, and eventually you got a win.
Oh, you mean the lucky win against Crystal Palace?
Yeah, against Crystal Palace.
Don't get me wrong, like
it's not lucky because Man United played them, don't forget, after use and couldn't beat them.
So that's my come on, stop rating Man U. Just because they won a couple of games, don't necessarily mean they are that good. It's just just a good run at the minute. Just with a good run.
The table begs to differ.
Chelsea just in a very poor form at the minute, so don't worry about that. You guys look to Brentford and the likes on a regular, so don't start because you're seeing top four. Don't. We won't go there tonight. Tonight is not to shade anything.
What's Fibrizio doing? What's he doing? I'm trying to hide so that Chelsea does not sign me. Yeah, just sign. That
they signed all Igbo boys.
Anybody can get it, you know. Like I heard they signed Zazu not too long ago as well. They signed Zazu. As in Zazu now. What's his name again? Portable or something. Portable, you understand? Like I don't understand. I don't know what Chelsea things are doing. Well, obviously the game against Palace, it was just one of them ones. Like it was just like
we needed that win personally.
Yeah, you guys just like you. I think you slaved for the window. Like it was a game that could have gone any. It was a game that could have gone anywhere. To be fair, sorry.
Potter needed. I believe if Potter hadn't won that game, they will be discussing a sack the following day.
Nah. They won't sack Potter. They can't sack Potter to the end of the season.
I don't think they want to. Not at the minute, anyway.
I'm not saying they will sack him, but they will start discussing. That will start filtering into the news. It's been discussed because if he had lost that game, not because they will sack him straight, but it will start filtering in. Is this time for sack? And then the odds of him getting sacked would increase, and then the pressure would then mount. Then it will start messing up more, and then things will start happening. The win was as on the Premier League. I've seen the Excel on it.
But King T, do you think signings are the way to go?
Like you sign like 50 wingers, you know.
Let me give you my 2 fingers. Wait, hold up, guys. Let me give you my 2 pence on the whole signing, I think there's always been this thing with Chelsea with pop player having more power in the dressing room than the manager itself. And we have seen it happen to the lives of Avram Grant, not Avram Grant, the Jewish
Avram Grant.
No,
Greek,
not Avram Grant.
isn't it?
Is it
Israeli, no? He's Israeli, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. Likes of him to Di Matteo, to it's gone on and on.
AVB.
And AVB, whereby the players are more powerful than the coach. So I feel like what he's trying to do, which has been things I've been trying to follow, is they are trying to get rid of that power player, that you guys have more pressure. I feel like, if you look at it,
I feel like Bolly is building for the future. Allow all this power play. That's literally what he's doing.
For the future, because all the players we are signing 8 years, 7 years contract, they are all under the age of 25. And if anything was to come in for like financial fair play and we get fined, we know for the next 2 seasons we are not buying players. But those players we have are stuck with us for a long time.
Man said you get banned. So you guys know that you're doing something dodgy, eh? You say you get banned.
You can't be spending money like that. Since Todd Bowley started, he has spent 429 million on player signing.
Yeah,
so
it's almost half
in 6 months. In 6 months.
In 6 months, yeah.
429 since he took over.
And you guys are tense. Tell me.
Explain but this is what I'm saying. You can't spend that kind of money and then you don't have people looking into your account. That would happen.
Wait, so I don't understand. So is it because people are looking into your account that you're 10? Or
no. It's the fact that we are building, and right now we are not.
We are building with 490 million, and you are 10.
And then
what are you saying?
13 injured players. With 13 injured.
Everybody expresses this, yeah.
No, not everybody. Liverpool is dealing with that as well. They are sitting 9th position, but Chelsea
Liverpool is off the pedals. That one is not
14 players who are like first-team players on the injury list, and some keep coming and going. So yes, we have to build. Yes, we'll lose players in January and during the summer. But we are trying to get replacement for them.
You know what? I don't want all this talk about
now,
injuries,
we are buying, but the way we are buying, it's not making sense. We have quite a number of wingers. Many of them need to go. Now we have
quite a number.
We have up to
half of your team are wingers. Half of your team,
wingers.
Wingers and 4. We have about 15 of them now. Just sitting.
You have 44 players. Yeah, tell me, you have 44 players. In Chelsea,
no, I'm talking about the ones that can actually start in any team or in most
25
teams.
are wingers.
There's about 15 of them. I'm just saying that there's about 15 of them. You've got the likes of Aubameyang, you've got Pulisic, you've got Abbas, you've got Sterling.
Exactly. You guys don't blame.
You've got Ziyech, you've got Mason, you've got Loftus, Ruben. You've still got Jorginho, you've got Kovacic, you've got Kante, you've got Chilwell, you've got James. These are all midfield, up-front players, which you can then support, even though there are some are transferred right back. And then you've got the pipe from, sorry, I have to mention that, Cucurella, who I'm faster than that.
A pipe, 62 million. 62 million. No, me, I see. That's why I'm not bothered. Like, all this one that Chelsea is doing.
Players would leave, and me personally, doesn't have the technical. You don't think it's that technically advanced to be able to grow those sort of players into superstars and then compete for like the Premier League. And to be honest, I feel like for the next 2 seasons, or before, if we don't change, we'll probably still be fighting.
There's no way you guys are going to be cooked. You cannot have spent 400 and something million. Yeah, in 2 seasons you have spent almost 600 and something million, and you say in 2 seasons you will not compete for title or a cup.
In as much as I would love us to compete with the coach we have, I don't think it's technically advanced to be able to compete on that level. I'm gonna say it, and I'll say it over and over again. He's not.
Why did you guys buy him then? Why did you guys get him then? You guys got him because Brighton beat you guys.
Tuchel, who knew, refused to dance to the tune of just buying any kind of players.
Exactly.
You see, some coach would say this would not work. Tuchel wanted change, but the kind of players he wanted change with was not what they were giving him. The same thing with Mourinho. I want certain players, but you're giving me players I don't need. These are not the players I need. I want my own kind of players. And so if that keeps happening, you're not going to grow. What's the point of going back and forth? Or buy Rafinha. But I don't actually want Rafinha. This is what I want. Buy Lukaku. But I don't really want Lukaku.
Nah, Chelsea have a scattergun approach. They don't have any idea what they're doing.
Yeah, but this is the
thing.
No idea, in my opinion.
They're just buying players to take players away from other people. Like literally a club of scouts, then you buy. Like there's no plan. Like literally no plan.
To fully be honest, since the old sanction thing that ended Roman's reign, Chelsea has not been the same club. Let's be honest. This is not being biased, be honest. Since the old Roman...
In terms of what, though? Is it money? Because you guys said something around money that you never get money to buy players.
We lost the structure. We lost our buying power to be able to, like, bring in certain quality players. We lost Michael Emean.
Well, I see his points. Because if Roman was still around, Tuchel...
We lost that structure. Immediately that Roman reign ended, the old structure that was there, Maria, the Russian lady, we don't buy any kind of players. It's got to be quality that would do the job. Immediately that happened, we lost that old structure. We thought Boyle is just bringing in.
And you're paying 60 million tax.
Americans just buy. The media says it's good. Spend 400 million on him. Give him contract of 50 million. That is the American way. The media says it's good.
To have money, though.
Just throw money at players. That is the American way. In the UK, it's not like that. You actually buy quality, not quantity.
And if you guys don't compete for a title next season,
okay, guys, let's move away from Chelsea. Let's move away from Chelsea for a minute. Let's move away from Chelsea. We'll look at some of the results now, and then we'll come back to a new team. Okay. So now we're going to talk about the North London derby, and who better to ask than
ask the Arsenal people.
Fane, what did you make of the game?
Fibrizio, Romano, Olua. Man is free.
Yeah. I'll just show you how Tottenham's defense was, isn't it?
He gave you the ball.
I knew you were doing something on purpose.
Yeah, they were frozen.
Oh, classic.
It was basically, that win was basically a steal, to be honest, because
it was a steal. It was a steal. I get it.
Because Loris,
it was a steal.
Loris to be
Loris was a steal. We actually linked the club that sold Loris to Tottenham. It was a steal. It was on purpose so they can get him on a steal. Then we're obviously planning ahead for when we play them. When we want to win our first title in 20 years, we'll just call on Loris. Remember, we hooked you up. That guy is a pipe. He's a defender. They are playing with 11 outfield players. They don't have any. There's nobody in the post. Loris, oh my god.
Loris.
Oh my god.
It was weird though how that game went. I love the way Arsenal controlled the game.
God Almighty. God.
From start to finish. Well, the second half was a good sight to see from Arsenal, where
still they didn't even have that many. They didn't have that many chances. We literally from the.
Stats wise, they actually had 17 shots, 7 on target. You guys had 14, 5 on target. But they had
a lot of them were passes, though. Like literally, a lot of them were literally passes.
But that's what I'm saying, that
they only maybe they had 3.
Did you see that clear
chances? Yeah.
Different keeper.
Fam,
we were watching it together and we just went, whoa! If that had gone in.
We bust that. We bust that from the beginning. We know obviously we know Tottenham. Nah, trust me. We know Tottenham are slow starters. Yeah,
and it would have been funny because he scored a very good goal against them at the Emirates. And imagine scoring that Waldy at
from outside the box as well.
Tottenham's ground. It would have been great.
From outside the box as well. But to be fair, like we know that they start slow. But this one, they didn't even start. They didn't even start in that game.
Yeah, they did.
We literally We literally went down and played like we were at home from the first minute.
Yeah.
From the first minute. A lot of them did not rate Zinchenko, you know. After that game, they had to give him his flowers, my God.
Yeah.
Zinchenko came in. Imagine the 4 midfield, yeah, because obviously Zinchenko was dropping in as well. Partey, Saka, and Odegaard with Zinchenko, and they put Pape Sarr that has never played any game in the Premier League. His first game, you put him there. You have Bissouma that you paid 35 million for in the summer, or 25 million, and you left him on the bench. Now, I don't know what Conte is doing, man. I don't know what he's doing.
He's probably on his last legs.
5 at the back that he's doing, yeah, and he's considered more goals. Like, I don't understand.
I don't know why, but
it was clear that the midfield was overrun in the first half. It was clear. It was clear.
Too much. I think he needs to
drop clear, man.
That 3-5.
Then Son, Son. Since he had that eye surgery or whatever, like that.
I think he affected his boots. He affected his shooting boots.
No. John Cena, I can't see anything. Zero. Nothing. You can't see.
Kane is just in a rock club. He needs to leave.
Well, there are rumors that Chelsea
might be going to you guys, you know, Man United. Do you want him?
Well, there are rumors.
Of course, we want him. Why in the running for a striker at this point? We need somebody that he has. We have what he wants, and he has what we want.
Well, you have exhaust. You have exhaust.
Where goes? Where goes was also
you literally signed a player from Burnley, you know. Burnley, you know, to come.
He was actually playing in Besiktas too. You know, scoring goals.
It's Burnley. I don't care about his
championship into.
I can guarantee you, they bought exhaust because of what he did in the World Cup,
Just because of what he did in the World Cup.
That's literally what he did. I don't know what they think this is. I don't know what you're...
And because it's Dutch as well.
It was a loan deal now, temporarily. It was a loan deal, just to have him for a while.
And again, it's Dutch, so...
As in a bodyguard, as in a body, with his 6'6" self, to as a bouncer. What was he there for?
He had no impact whatsoever. Only a few.
Don't worry, against Palace. Imagine, you know, he was off pace, like he didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah, we might as well go to the Palace game. What happened, Deon? What happened? You know,
the Palace game
form got
obviously,
you know, humbled.
I predicted that game because I saw it coming. But
you saw it coming.
I saw it coming. Trust me, I put 1-1.
It was a travesty because I'll tell you that even prior to Palace scoring at the end, we played like our former self, to be honest, this season, because there was no coordination. It didn't even feel like a team. Passes were going off, you know. At a point, Bruno and Anthony were almost quarreling with each other on the pitch because Anthony did one of those his nonsense Brazilian.
Really?
And there was no interference from Rashford as well.
I don't know why I didn't just
let it go, let it go.
I didn't know why he didn't allow Rashford just play what he has been playing and brought Weghorst.
What do you mean? What do you mean let him play what he's been playing? He's been playing left wing now.
He's not playing left wing.
Yeah, he's been playing left wing.
But for some reason in this match, they almost made it feel like he was supposed to feed Weghorst the ball most of the time. But most of the time,
think about it. You have a 6'6" giant standing in that box.
No, it's not
Godzilla. And you tell me that you will not want to cross to him?
No, it wasn't even long balls they were giving him. They're giving ground balls.
So it's not the same.
Weghorst cannot collect ground balls. He's tough for a reason.
That's what he's tough for a reason now.
Ground ball.
Before he goes to the ground, 2 minutes have gone. Before he goes to the ground, 2 minutes have gone.
Weghorst was a mistake because all the captains, they held him down. He could not even confidently hold. He felt like even me.
It's his first game though, so we have to cut him some slack.
Burnley. I don't understand what you guys were expecting.
Besiktas alone.
It's like signing Chris Wood.
He should not have started that game. He should have come in.
No, he shouldn't. Yeah, maybe. When they comfortably winning like 2 or 3-0. then you bring
He should
someone
not
like
have started
Weghorst.
that game. That to me, that was
Just-
a, that was a very.
I'll have even preferred move Rashford to that position, then take Garnacho to the left.
Yeah. Yeah.
Play that way would have been better. You brought Garnacho at the end to come and do what?
Putting Elanga in to support Rashford would have even been a better
I don't know what you guys have done to Elanga, you know. Like,
Yeah,
I'm telling you, but
it's not fair.
like it's the same questions. If you ask ETH, you will say it's suitability. That is the reason he's leaving Elanga on the bench. Elanga is almost leaving Man U. Their clubs are pushing him now.
He's going to Dortmund now. He wants to buy his loan still. I don't think they'll sell him though. But
you see what you guys,
Elanga is another person. I don't understand.
You
He saved you guys
stop
last season as
playing
well.
Eriksen where he is. You need to stop. You guys need to stop doing that nonsense.
No, but he
playing
worked
Eriksen.
against City
Like
though.
they playing him. He plays him too much in like that middle two with Casemiro, and then brings Eriksen out and brings in Fred. He's not an Odin. He's not. He's meant to be playing that role of Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah,
but wait. Against City, obviously
attacking
it was Casemiro and Fred,
Yeah.
Then you had Eriksen,
Bruno and Eriksen.
No, Eriksen and Bruno was playing on the wing.
Bruno
on drifting.
Yeah.
Then he kept on
Bruno
drifting. So
drifting,
Bruno.
Who was playing up front?
So
Martial.
Lined up. So
Martial played. Actually. Martial played.
He had Martial, Bruno on the left, Eriksen in the middle, Rashford on the right. That would have been a better formation with Casemiro and Fred holding in the midfield.
Then you now sacrifice Casemiro as well.
Casemiro and Fred holding in the midfield and having Bruno, Eriksen and Rashford and then a striker up front. To me, that's the best formation for Man U. Who is Weghorst should be coming in from the bench when you guys have scored like 2 goals.
Those blowing smoke.
You
cannot trap any ball. 5 minutes to trap. 5 minutes to trap a ball.
No.
Hopefully.
He's connecting his thoughts to his leg. Okay, now the ball is coming. We need to slow down. We need to calm down. Be composed. Let's receive the ball. By the time he does that, like 5 minutes has gone. As in, he wants to connect his mind to his leg.
Like Cozy's Wi-Fi.
It's a distance, you understand?
He said the Bluetooth connection
is a distance. You need to pair his head and his leg together. My guy is too big for this league. He's too big for this. Too big.
I won't be surprised if ETA starts him against Arsenal, to be honest. I won't be surprised.
To do what?
I'll be happy. I'll be very happy.
Yeah, of course. Arsenal fans will be happy.
Arsenal fans will scare us.
No, a different kind of player that we are probably not used to. So
that's a player that just
it will be interesting to see.
Starting the match. Like,
it shouldn't be starting. It should not have started that game. I think it should have left
so you come on as well as an impact sub.
Not necessarily an impact, but let him test it first because he's been playing in Burnley. Let him be tested first.
Like a couple of trainings, then let's.
But you guys should put some respect on Burnley's name. You know, company is doing the madness with Burnley at the minute.
I know.
Yes.
They're coming back to the
Premier League.
They're coming back. Nah, definitely they're coming back.
They are top.
They're second.
No, they are top.
No, they're second. I think they're second.
No, they are top.
They are top.
They're even leading with like 8 points.
They are 16. No, they're 16 points from third, I think.
Who? Burnley?
Yeah, they're 16 points away from third
Burnley
position.
should be top. Burnley should be top.
No, I know. I'm saying they're 16 points away from third.
Championship. Burnley is top.
16 points. They should be 16 points from third.
No, 62. Sheffield is 57.
Who is third?
Third is Watford, 43 points.
That's what I'm saying. That's 16 points. They're 16 points away from third. So that's what I'm saying. They're pretty much secured, isn't it?
They literally, and with 28 games.
And they said the football is different. Apparently, I've not watched all their games, but I've been saying that
they're playing some good football.
That
one where they were losing 2-0, they came back. You know how the game we're going to talk about now, the Tottenham Man City game, that's exactly what happened in that game. They came back and finished that game 4-2. Destroyed.
Company's speeches are very iconic. I've watched one of his halftime
very
rambles.
Emotional when he's giving
emotional. He's giving you like pep.
It's
giving
like a
Pep speeches at halftime.
Pep little one.
That's what happens when you spend time. And that's why Arteta is obviously doing what he's doing now. When you spend time on that greatness, you understand?
Apparently, I saw one little thing on Instagram where they were showing 3 guys that have worked under Pep. Xavi, Company, and Arteta, all topping their leagues.
You understand?
They say this
obviously, we're still trying to catch up to like 4th place. You understand? We just want to secure a Champions League spot.
We're humble. So, guys, before we let us touch on one game before we talk about the Man City, Tottenham game. I want to touch on Liverpool quickly. Brighton. Liverpool.
Yeah, true.
That was hard.
Gomez making Welbeck look like Pele.
Now you left on the bench. Okay, no, you did bench boost, so you still got the points.
It worked in my favor. But this time
I don't know who buys match by mistake, puts match on the bench and plays bench boost by mistake.
I had extra funds and he was looking.
Yeah, lying. There's no way. Okay, fine. You bought match, but there's no way you can say that you played bench boost by mistake. That's the bloody. You literally need to. You literally need to go.
I didn't play bench boost by mistake.
What did you do?
I didn't play bench boost by mistake.
You just forgot you did it.
I did. I initially did bench boost because I had Castani on the bench, so I thought, let me see what Leicester could do. Yeah, I had
Castani. Leicester has been losing back and forth.
That's what I'm saying.
Castani, you did bench boost. That bloody liar.
No, no. Let me look at my FPL again. I see the explanation.
What?
I remember the explanation.
If you said Mark because of Mark, you did bench. I'll say okay.
Castani. No. Okay, no, it's not even. It's not just Castani. I had Tony on the bench. So I was feeling like Mitrovic. I could leave him on the pitch and then feel like he could do one of those things.
That reminds me. I need to take off that useless guy Mitrovic out of my
Mitrovic had 0 points for me, but Tony had 9 apparently.
Yeah, he did. He scored.
He's in form as well. So Tony's coming in.
He scored the penalty.
And Mitrovic has even dropped points again, himself. So you're going to be selling him at a loss. Just rubbish, man.
Yeah, true. So good game, but let's focus on what we're talking about. Brighton beating Liverpool.
Yeah.
Big win for Brighton. Good win. But Liverpool, what's happening with them?
On the stats. I had to go on the stats for this game, yeah. It's
all stats, you know.
I'm telling you, stats, man.
I had to go search it because it didn't make sense.
Stats doesn't say it doesn't paint the whole picture.
That's the whole picture, yeah.
There are some teams you would expect them to at least. They didn't even get up to 40% in possession.
Yo, Liverpool. I mean, not be watching Liverpool.
I'm talking about Liverpool. They were that poor, literally that poor.
Yeah, but it's not shocking though.
It's not.
A lot of people pull Liverpool to win as well. I was wondering, like, why would you pull Liverpool to win? It's like people don't understand what's going on with Liverpool. They're literally like on a freeway fall, literally.
No, but sometimes where a team has lost that many, you be thinking, okay, maybe this is the game.
Yeah, they will lose again.
But now the game against Chelsea is coming up, which we'll look at quickly.
That's a
mid-off on radio where we said Mane leaving Liverpool, it will be the beginning of their downfall.
No, it's not just Mane.
No, I don't think it's just Mane. I think it's the injury.
It's not just Mane.
Mane leaving.
It's not just Mane.
It's not just Mane. It's just the team now.
I think what's happened to them
is that because of injuries.
No, it's not even that. I feel like they've literally overrun them. Like from that last year, they were chasing
Salah. They've got Fabinho. You've still got Canada.
You can't say that. They are literally playing with Chamberlain. That hardly made appearances last season. He has played like 3-4 games in a row as a left winger.
One of their star wingers, Luis Diaz.
Diaz is injured.
Jota is injured.
Firmino injured.
But they've still got Naby Keita and Avi Elliott.
As a winger,
Keita was doing nothing before
now. They are all midfielders. Tell me what you saying.
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk is injured.
What about the guy from Fulham?
Carvalho.
Carvalho, something like that.
He's still a midfielder. He's not a winger.
He's a young boy too now. So
21 years old. I feel like, to be honest, I feel like they pushed themselves too much last season, and they're just getting because it's not about just draining physically, mentally as well. Like, I think they're exhausted. They need fresh. That midfield is literally run down once, because even Henderson himself, I feel like Henderson was actually doing well before because he had Thiago and Fabinho with him. When he's alone in that midfield, he's shambles. Thiago has been out since when? I don't know how long he's been out.
No,
Fabinho too.
He played in that game now. Alcantara.
Did he play?
He did.
He actually did. He did. Yeah, but it just shows you that they're all.
He played in the front three though, like as a false nine.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine Thiago playing as a false nine. That just shows you literally what's going on there. Like Gakpo, I don't know what Gakpo thought this was. You understand?
Gakpo had this look on his face like, and they have made a mistake.
I might have joined the wrong team or joined them at the wrongest times.
He was in shock, and Gomez making Robert look like Pele. I don't understand. See, like literally three for the second goal, for matches.
And he just came on. Gomez just came on.
Literally 3 passes, boom, boom, and their midfield, everything was open. Like, and they don't have the legs to be doing this high press. And they're still doing this high press. I don't understand. It's just managers that do not want to change. Klopp is like, he's stubborn as well. This high press is not working. It's like Conte that's playing 5 at the back and still conceding almost how many goals. In that top 6, they have considered the most amount of goals. Which is 5 at the back.
I feel like it's taking a mental toll on Klopp, because there's a point where Liverpool was playing rubbish. I think on 2 times they played the ball to throw it.
Klopp goes on smile. You don't know why he smile.
Not just started laughing. He started laughing.
If you look at the photo official like this.
Is this really my team? Am I dreaming?
He can't believe what's going on. He will not smile anyhow. I don't say, your mental health is not secure again.
But then again, I don't know why fans, Cop are blaming FSG. What did FSG do?
Not mind them. Everybody now.
Because they need to bring in players for that midfield. They need midfielders.
Yeah, but they have a sporting director. It has nothing to do with FSG. Don't have a sporting director.
Exactly.
No, I think Liverpool is in the same situation like Chelsea. I think they lost most of their. Because I was listening to someone and I can't remember who, but was talking about it's that guy on Big Six. He was talking about their own structure too, where a lot of their backroom staff, those that used to get all the players, a lot of them have actually gone and they have not been replaced yet. So that is one of their issues right now, which they need to sort out before sorting out what's happening on the pitch.
What happened to this guy, Atomelo? They bought one Atomelo one time. I don't know.
He was on loan. He's just recovering now. No. He's still there. He's still at Liverpool.
He's still at Liverpool.
He's just recovering. He had an injury as soon as he started playing for them. But he's
almost back. Did he ever play? Did he play much?
I think he played like
one. Yeah, but he's back from injury now. Though.
He actually had the game, or was it not just during it?
No, he played. He played the game. I think he played the game for them still.
What's stopping Liverpool from going on loan? Like just getting players on loan. I mean, the window is almost.
I'm sure they'll get players. I'm sure.
No, it's because Chelsea have bought everybody now. Who is there? Who is left?
That's true. Chelsea have actually bought pretty much.
And the main player that they actually signed permanent, they have not even signed him. If he goes back for free, they're making with his shambles. Zachariah, if they let him go.
I don't think Zachariah is going to leave Chelsea. I don't think he's leaving Chelsea.
He's on loan, though.
He's on loan. He's literally your best player. All your signings that you signed is your best signing.
he would get kept on.
Okay,
that's
guys.
if you don't want him back, though.
Man City, Tottenham, quickly.
Man City, Tottenham was a travesty. That is one of
yeah. Tottenham player needed amnesty because,
It
bro,
makes
the
no
worst
sense
defenses ever.
to lose that way. It makes no sense.
For a World Cup winner like
no.
Morris, that was the most
then they bring on singlets. I remember when they bought singlets from Barcelona, yeah. When they bought him, yeah. When they bought that guy, I was telling these guys were gassed that top signing. What's his name?
Expression.
What's that guy's name? Depressions, yeah. Like
depressions.
The guy was so happy, so gassed. See, but it's not just Lenglet, yeah. Just
is
take him out of the equation. And the whole
Clement Singlet.
As in Clement, if people like any name that has Clement, you just know that you get some kind of Clement. That name does sound very.
Basically, Loris was, aside the fact that Tottenham felt like a shadow of their former self.
Prayers up for Loris.
Prayers up.
Loris keeping was abysmal. I felt even Shola can catch that ball because that thing was very
terrible though.
Shola, by the way, is a girl, and that's sexist. But let's go on.
Like, I really don't get it. But because if you look at that tight window, how do you play a ball there and the keeper is not? Your defenders are blocking the other edge. Your own job is just to cover.
No, Loris knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He needs to protect that corner. Because how dare you shoot in the near post? How dare you? How dare you shoot? Because I don't understand how you can stand in such a place and yet allow the ball to go past.
Use his weaker foot to use weaker foot.
That's what was even baffling.
Loris
he shot it with his weaker foot and still scored.
A World Cup
Loris
winner.
is done. Loris is done. He's done. As in he's cooked. He's been cooked. He's well done.
The team
well
to
done.
The World Cup.
He's now. Fam, I never rated Loris. Let me tell you, France literally lost the World Cup because of Loris. They literally lost the World Cup because of Loris. I don't know.
Yeah, that penalty shot.
You won for penalties in any scenario.
Nah, Loris, it's terrible, fam.
It's not.
But I believe that there was a time where Loris was really good at penalties.
No, he has never been good at penalties.
He has never been.
Back in the day, I saw this thing somewhere. Back in the day, he used to be really good at penalties.
He's done one of those
during Pochettino's time.
Maybe
people were even trying to even compare Loris and Ramsdale together. You cannot. At the minute, you cannot even compare.
At the minute, you can't. I don't know about in general, but at the minute,
how old is Ramsdale? Is what, 23, 24? Come on now. How old is Loris? 37. Like retirement, should be going there. Should be finding the closest old people's home at the minute. Like that's how he's played. That's literally how he's played.
Okay, so we are in. So the games that just finished were game week 20, and now we're going to game week 21. So I'll quickly call out the games that are playing tomorrow.
Can I say something? Hold up. Can I say one thing?
Opta start.
So I had to Google something quickly. In 81 saves, he has only saved one penalty.
81 saves.
You mean in 81 penalties, you mean?
In 81 penalties, you mean?
Out of all his
saves, generally.
He has only saved one penalty. One penalty has only been saved. Every other penalty against him has been a goal.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that's he's a good guy now. He's a good guy. How can you end yourself a penalty and you now want to stop them from scoring the penalty? That's bad now.
So that means
what he's doing.
So that means if Shola was to play against him now, Shola will score.
She'll probably score.
Fam, the way
it's bad. That's very bad.
Okay. Let's talk about the games from tomorrow. Obviously, the early kickoff. Liverpool will play Chelsea.
That's a mid-off.
Serious. Injury versus injury.
For 9 and 10.
Versus injury. One guy said it's trash versus garbage.
The disrespect. I bet that's an Arsenal fan, a Tottenham fan.
we are allowed to do so.
Bournemouth to play Nottingham Forest. Leicester will play Brighton. Southampton will play Aston Villa. West Ham will play Everton. Crystal Palace will play Newcastle. Leeds will play Brentford. Man City will play Wolves. Arsenal, the big one, will play Man United. And Fulham will play Tottenham. So obviously there are only like 2 big games that week really to look at. The Liverpool-Chelsea game, which should be a big game.
Liverpool-Chelsea is a big game. It's a big game.
Which should be a big game normally. I'm surprised now we are not going to be looking at that one. We're going to be looking at the Arsenal Man United as the big game of the weekend.
So Chelsea will play for them £50, £1 million, and if people don't win Liverpool, tell me. If people don't win Liverpool.
That game. Oh, sorry. Mistake on my starts with Laurie. Sorry. I
knew it. So I say 87 and you only saved one. It's possible.
Appearances in all his season, he has only saved 5 penalties.
That's more like it now. In how many games?
5.
In his 27-year career.
4 appearance. 5 in his career appearance. Just 5.
I can guarantee you, like maybe 4 was when he was when he was like 17 or 18 in training.
Nah,
in training. So guys, what do you make of the obviously Liverpool-Chelsea? Quickly, let's go around the table.
Liverpool-Chelsea, I see Liverpool winning 2-0.
Who's home? Who's home?
Liverpool's home.
Yeah, Chelsea's not winning that game. So either Liverpool win or a draw.
No, Chelsea.
Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest.
Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest. I see that game as a draw as well.
Leicester, Birmingham, Brighton. Sorry, Leicester,
Brighton win standard. Brighton win standard.
Okay. Solely match again, eh? Southampton, Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
Southampton is home, no, Abi?
Yeah, Southampton's home.
Yeah, Southampton win. Southampton are on the high now. Like they're
actually on the high.
They beat Man City. They beat Man City. Went to Everton.
Yeah,
beat Everton. We see,
and they won a game before they beat Man City. They won a FA Cup game or Carabao Cup game. One of them.
You know what this guy has done?
Was the Man City one?
He's moved.
Ward-Prowse
forward.
Yeah,
and Ward-Prowse is actually balling.
Yeah, since he moved forward.
See his first goal. See that control and turn. Disgusting, man.
West Ham, Everton. It's hard to call.
This game is important, because they both have.
Two of them are struggling.
Yeah,
it's not about.
They're both in relegation zone, 19th and 18th.
Relegation zone, but Everton even have more. Lampard has more of the pressure, and if he loses that game, I feel like he's gone.
Yeah, that's why I have a feeling that Everton might win.
Yeah, because if they lose that game, Lampard is gone. I don't think they can recover.
Crystal Palace, Newcastle.
Crystal Palace, Newcastle.
Oh, it's actually going to be a tough game,
It will be.
Crystal
Palace is at home. Yeah,
I see Newcastle winning.
It's good to know. I don't know still. It's
Newcastle might win.
I feel like it might be a draw.
Newcastle might still edge it.
1-0.
Leeds, Brentford.
Brentford still.
Brentford.
But Leeds are on the up.
But Leeds,
Cardiff,
Leeds though, they have been very unlucky though, because actually
and Bamford is back. He scored 2 in this last game, so he might be wanting to show himself.
He's actually not to be honest. That Noto guy is good.
Yeah, he's actually good. Yeah,
and he's replaced Somerville, isn't it? So
yeah,
he's good.
Man City, Wolves.
Man City is to ideally, but Lopetegui.
Ideally, yeah.
Lopetegui, obviously, you can tell that you see did you watch Pep's interview after Tottenham? Talking about fire and passion. I don't know what my guy's trying to do. He's trying to to ginger his boys.
His motivation. He has to do that.
All that kind of speech. I hope Arteta is listening. Should tell them. You need to put fire. You're not indirectly trying to put pressure on us, saying, you see, Aston, you can tell that they have not won the league in 20 years. What kind of rubbish is that? See the way you said in 20 years.
He even said something like Arsenal will destroy us if they meet us now.
Yeah. That's what he was saying, because he was saying that it's the hunger that
it's mind games
that Man City doesn't have, because
he's just playing a developed mind games from the times of Sir Alex.
Now he said that they won 4 out of 5 titles, so the passion, the fire is not there anymore, with the fans and everything. Well, all that one is
Arsenal, Man U. Prediction.
Obviously, Arsenal are underdogs in that game, so like, I think it's a tough match. It's a tough match. It's a tough match, but we'll win. Tough match, but we'll win 2-0.
Clearly, what I can say about this match is, being the only underdog among all of you, I would say, this is how comments were made as regards the first leg. So what happened? There was silence everywhere. There was silence.
The silence was loud. You will never cease.
Yeah. You see, that's why you are favorites to win this one as well. You see?
Exactly. I like how you think. So that's what might happen at this time. Man, you might upset, because everybody has ruled out Manchester United as because Arsenal is on the top of the table and we don't have a choice.
You fully said that you will win the league because you
even tell me
I don't understand
what I'm saying. Tell me doesn't believe what I'm saying, but
okay, Deon, do you guys think that you win the league?
Well, that's debatable. I do not, I can't express.
Yes, is a yes or no now? Do you think you win the league? Do you guys think you win the league?
When we talk about probability, I can't just give you a yes or a no.
Do you think you win the league? Simple now. Just with your chest now. Don't be afraid.
See, we're gearing up.
Full chests. You win the league.
Chest, bro. Use your chest, man.
Man U is not going to win the league.
I like that. That's it. So no. That's what I asked you.
So no.
But I know that we're going to be second or third. But there's a high probability that Man City will still win this league.
You are fourth now.
We'll see. We'll see how that goes. There's still a lot of games to be played.
20 games.
And the last game, which will be played on Monday, Fulham versus Tottenham.
Who's home? Fulham is home, yeah?
Fulham is home.
Fulham win. That's all real. Fulham win.
Fulham win, Tottenham.
I won't say Fulham. I'll probably say if a Tottenham win. With the mistakes they've made, I think Tottenham would win that one.
I think they will not make mistake again. With Loris in that post. I bet they want to drop Loris.
They probably will eventually.
They probably might.
Loris wants to try everything. He'll use header now.
Yeah, this guy is there now. What's his name? Is he not that Foster guy?
Foster from Southampton, yeah.
Yeah, you probably bench Loris soon.
Because Loris is their captain now. Loris is their captain. They
can still bench him now. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
They bench Loris.
But I don't think
it's Maguire a player.
I don't think he would.
Maguire, you had the audacity to say Maguire.
He was our captain now. They benched him.
Please bring him back for the Arsenal game. You should come and captain your side.
They might come and lead you. Who knows?
We in a main pundits at Grand Football, we do our predictions every week. So these are the predictions that will be showing after we finish. You will see the predictions and you can see what the guys have put down anyway. And next week we'll see how that panned out with all our predictions. So listen, guys, I want to thank you guys. We've spent quite a bit of time here, and I just want to say thank you guys very much for coming out, especially Deon joining us for the first time. Fane, King T, always there when I call. Thank you guys very much, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, enjoying all the games, and we'll be back on our next episode where we'll talk about all the results and all that. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. Hit that notification if you want to know when we are back on. So
Coach, come on, you Gunners.
All right.
Have a wonderful time, guys. Thank you, and bye for now.
Don't check this.